Я віддам все на світі, улюблена квітко. Морі єдина надія на світло. Ти навіки у мене омріяна ти. Ми не були б у розпачі, якщо з тобою доскочу. Нам дали один одного, врятуватися жодного шансу немає вже, бачу.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction of today, we are going over to Ukraine. And when I say that, as you know, that I'm in a journey of who is going to be selected who's going to be selected to represent Ukraine for the Eurovision Song Contest 2023. So far, I have reacted to OY Systems. I've reacted to Finnick. Amazing song, I do like that. I reacted to Krutz. I've reacted to Jerry Howe. Thank you very much, Jerry, for sending me your message. By the way, I put it on my community page for everybody to see. It is, I am Team Jerry Howe, and I just like to say, look, thank you. I mean, you sent me so many messages since I've started my reaction. So has so many other Ukrainian artists. But yeah, that message this morning really touched my heart. So thank you very much for that. If you want to see that message, please go to my community page and find out what Jerry Howard has sent me. So this particular song is from Two Tone, and the song's called Flower. That's all I know. That's all I know. As you know, I am not being judgmental. How I'm judging this is how well is it going to represent Ukraine in the Eurovision Song Contest. I know there is going to be many, many songs that's close to your hearts, and I get that. But what I'm seeing, what I'm trying to understand is how many other countries will also get that. Countries who don't understand Ukraine, but do understand, know what they're currently going through, and try to, absorb themselves into what you're. Look, there's people outside looking in, trying to understand how you feel. They're never going to understand how you feel, yeah, but they're going to do their best too, and whether it comes from music, media, speaking to somebody, that all depends on those things. The Eurovision Song Contest, I said it before, is a massive platform to have a voice and what you're going to say in that voice. And if you've got two languages of the most popular languages in the world, which is Spanish and English, if you've got that incorporated into your song by delivering cultural values without diluting what you want to present, without losing the weight of who you're representing behind you, then it will stand a good fast. But there's a barrier stopped when there's going to be loads of other countries doing it. They're going to speak in the native language, which is going to lose a lot of translation between coming up. Yeah, they may have subtitles, but overall you're going to lose it. And the only people that's going to get it is your neighboring countries. So the message for me, under the circumstances, under the unfortunate events that's happened over Ukraine, the message has to be universal, but with heavily cultural background, with heavy everything else. But it's got to be, the whole planet has got to understand, or at least 99.9% of the planet understands. Is this song going to deliver that? I don't know until I press the play button. So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? I love the guitar arrangements already. Okay.
Я віддам все на світі, улюблене квітко. Морі єдина надія на світло. Ти навіки у мене омріяна ти. Ми не були в розпачі, якщо з тобою доскочу. Нам дали один одного, врятуватися жодного шансу немає вже, бачу, тримаєш, що серце так крається знову, так тягне мене. Не вбивай відразу ще, це вже тобі не забавки. Знов повірю очам твоїм, тільки б вони не плакали. Багато поверхів, всі окрім першого місця, хоч вішайся, стеля би вдержала. Я віддав все на світі, улюблений квітко. Морі єдина надія на світло. Єдина навіки у мене омріяна ти. Я віддав все на світі, улюблений квітко. Морі єдина надія на світло.
So I'm going to stop it right there. I know it's halfway through it. Apologies for that. The intro. That is just like, you have to sit down and pay attention. There's certain notes that you play on the guitar that your ears just pick up and think, what's going on here? And that's it. And then he just, I was so curious for after that is how is his vocals going to be on on the acoustic guitar. And does not disappoint me. He's got this kind of semi-indie, semi-rock kind of voice. I love his grilliness onto it when he's hitting that high note. But he's got that, and I love that texture. I'm not too sure, what their names are, apart from Two Tones, and who's singing and who's playing the guitar, or indeed are they swapping turns? And am I going to hear, I don't know, somebody rap or something like that? Because they look very, very urban to me. They look very they look like that. They're the ones bringing up that young culture. So I'm thinking about some kind of a twist going through this song. Right back now, it's very regimental. You've got the guitar. Once you have a guitar and you're only playing the guitar, you know what you're getting. You're getting that acoustic vibe. And I love that. You can't go wrong in that. But I feel that there's, with the lyrical contents that I'm reading, yes, there's a storyline, but I just feel that it's going to grow and there's something else that's going to change within this song. I could be wrong, but it'd be disappointing if it just stays like this all the way through. And that's it. They look like they're smart enough to put more into this. So that's what I think about now. At the moment, yes, it is. This song can this song do well in the Eurovision Song Contest? Yes. Yes, it can. Once again, neighbouring countries would understand it. And countries who don't understand the lyrical contents will feel the guitar, will feel the pattern and melodies of what he's doing, will feel his textures of his vocals as well. Because I feel his textures of vocals is quite universal. That you can go to any other countries and pick out another artist from another, whether it be America, England, Australia, whatever, that has that kind of same point of reference that you can go to. You know, that Nevada kind of feeling. So he's got a nice point of reference. But once again, once you want to deliver a message clearly to the population where majority of the planet is speaking either English or Spanish, how are you going to deliver that? So that's the question. But what I'm listening to so far, absolutely amazing. Love it. I'm going to go back just a little bit to about say here.
Так погано, знаєш, я ще пам'ятаю, як ти пахнеш,
I hate
наші
being
крики
right.
не почую більш ніхто.
But I love
Наче не були пари, то пари став наш вогонь, і ми не встигли за собою прибрати мізерні
But I don't know
залишки
who's rapping,
полум'я
who's singing.
калого. Паливо, маревом, типу нормально, але паливо мало нам. Це не серйозно, типу придумай відмазку кмітливіше, знаю, ти здатно, бо ціни дорослі, і цілі ми ставим такі, що нам виконати трошки накладно. Я не розумію, чому не покинеш ти мого лівенько, не вже так складно, і я про це мрію, без тебе, щоб не залишити залишатися таким безпорадним. Я віддам все на світі, улюблений ти.
How do people get that part?
Єдина надія на світло, єдина навіки у мене умріяна ти. Я віддам все на світі, улюблений квітко. Єдина надія на світло, єдина навіки у мене умріяна ти.
And it's nice to have this heavy metal rock into it as well. So that's what it's got going for it as well. So that was Two Tone with Flower. I love this song. I do love this song. Where do I put this song? So Jerry's there, Krutz is there, and Two Tone's there, and Finica is underneath that. That's the position where I'm putting it so far. I know there's more, and I will react to more tomorrow. What can I say about these two guys? I'm looking forward to seeing these two guys perform live, just to find out who's doing the singing and who's doing the rapping, because I just really can't tell. I really can't tell just by looking at the photos, the thumbnail of these guys. They are holding some substance though, but unfortunately if they said something or play some part where it's English in there or Spanish, then yes, then you've got a universal thing that will set sail and transcend. But remember, I'm looking at, because of the unfortunate events, there has to be a message somewhere on their performance. Not only just that is the message that is speaking from one voice of the Ukrainians, where it being and it'll be delivered in a lovely box and delivered in the best way that Ukrainians can deliver it. And these guys, I believe that this song, even though it is as magical as it is, and the melody, the rockness of it, and the rapness of it, I can't fault this song anyway. I can't fault this song. This song has, like in the other song, all the other songs have a strong contention of doing well in the Eurovision. But I'm talking about message sending over to the rest of the world. Do you want to send the message over to the rest of the world? The answer is yes. I know this. What is your message? I'm listening to each and individual songs, and the ones that's just like slap me in my face with everything. Sit down, pay attention, listen to what I've got to say. It's Jerry Hell's song. It's Jerry Hell's song. Yet with a very tight close with Krutz as underneath it. Now, if you did not want to send out any message whatsoever and you just want to compete in the Eurovision Song Contest, then it's this song right here. This song would do well. That's it. Even though there is a message in there, but remember, the message is for a hand pocket full of people if the subtitles are not there. If the host of the Eurovision Song Contest is not going to explain it to its full demand. So that's what I'm looking at. Fabulous song. I love it. Very catchy. I'm going to listen to it again. I'm looking forward to your opinion on what you think what I said about that. What do you want the Eurovision song to represent? Number one. And who do you want to... I know what you're saying about Krutz as well. She is really a nice person. I had a message from her. I'll look on my community page. She is really nice. I love what she's doing. I've reacted to a number of her songs. And she does carry weight as well on this. I'm not marking her out at all of this competition, because she is very, very much trained. And if you want anybody to be consistent in performance, live performance, it will be her, because she does it second to one. She's more of a live performer than going into the studio and to record things. She prefers to do that live. But Jerry Hell has got this amazing message. Don't get me wrong, Jerry Hell can perform live and everything else, but she's just got this empathy that you look into her, you just believe everything that she is saying and delivering. You really do it, and it's just coming stronger, and it's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Every music song that she's playing a part to, whether it be a collaboration or a solo song. You can see it. That's my cry. I'm sorry, apologies. But look, overall, I'm thoroughly enjoying the amazing talent that's coming to represent Ukraine. Because that is, number one, you've got to come up and wake up in the morning and say, yes, I want to do this. And hats off to you, Two-Tone, for getting up and saying, this is what I want to do. And hats off to you for delivering such an amazing song. I really did like it. For that reason, I salute you. Boom!
Паливо маревом, типу нормально, але палива мало нам. Все несерйозно, типу придумай відмазку кмітливіше, знаю, ти здатна, бо ціни дорослі. Цілі ми ставим такі, що нам виконати трошки накладно. Я не розумію, чому не покинеш ти мого лівенько, невже так складно. І я про це мрію без тебе, щоб не залишитися таким безпорадним. Я віддам все на світі улюблених квітка.